Hey friends, Showtime Worm here today, sharing a build of all things with y'all. Now, I don't normally do build videos, but this one I haven't seen anybody talk about it in the community yet, so I figured I might as well share it with y'all. And that is a basically invincible hunter build. I've been using it in Grandmasters, and all other levels of difficult content. But yeah, let's check out the build itself. It is a Void Hunter, so I'm gonna be a Hunter main this season, it sounds like to me. But over here in Destiny, of course, we can see what we got going on. Starting off, we do have Night Stalker, and I'm using Deadfall because I prefer Deadfall to any of the other the supers in here. I think Deadfall's a little bit better, but Marksman's Dodge, I guess you can switch it with Gambler's Dodge if you really wanted to. Triple Jump, blah, blah, Snare Bomb, Vortex Grenade. No, I do like Vortex Grenade because it's good for kind of area control. But for aspects, we've got Stylish Executioner. We all know what that is. Vanishing Step as well. Again, we all know what that is. And for my fragments here, we've got Echo Persistence, we've got Cessation, Obscurity, and Starvation. Yeah, in terms of stats, that's stats are up to you. I always rock tier 10 mobility just because I like mobility. I'm gonna say this right now: you don't need high resilience if you use this, a build similar to this or this build, whatever. But moving on here, of course, we got on our helmets, obviously we want Void Siphon. I've got Dynamo and Ashes to Acids. I've got 2 bolstering detonations and a firepower mod here. On the chest, I just stacked some kinetic reserves for more grenade launcher ammo. But then we have Void Scavenger, and Insulation, 2 Void Scavengers and Insulation. And most importantly, Proximity Ward on the class item down here. Proximity Ward is basically what's Reactive Pulse, I think, or Reactive, whatever it was, used to be. And then I have 2 Outreach mods. And then for weapons, of course, I am using a Doom of Chelches, and notice it has Repulsor Brace. And Repulsor Brace is kind of the thing to do here for sure. You want any weapon with Repulsor Brace. I know it's tempting to want to use destabilizing rounds. Sorry, destabilizing rounds. For that, extra volatility. But we're gonna get to the armor here in just a second, or actually, we'll get back to it in a second. But yeah, Repulsor Brace is important. And then, of course, I have Leviathan's Breath on because Leviathan's Breath is insanely good this season. And yeah, you can see the rolls right here for my weapons. I also do have a Disorienting Grenade launcher on, but I switched this out with a sniper as needed. Now, of course, the exotic in question here, Gerfalcon's Hauberk. I think that's how you say it, right? This is the key here. And then if we go over here, we can look. We got Volatile Flow, Bricks from Beyond, and Void Weapon Channeling. Basically, the way that this build is working here, you're going to have all 3 void buffs applied to your character at any given time, and you can easily maintain those like constantly. Okay, so if we go back over here, of course, or here, start with this. Of course, with Repulsor Brace and the Gerfalcon's Hauberk, when you come out of invisibility, you have volatile rounds, and if you kill an enemy with volatile rounds, you will proc Repulsor Brace. Of course, you'll also proc Invis on top of that. If you're using, Stylish Executioner. Here, sorry, let me put on the gameplay. Let the gameplay kind of speak for itself in the background. But the Gerfalcon's Hauberk will allow you to get volatile rounds when you come out of invisibility. Then when you get a kill, it will turn you back invisible due to Stylish Executioner. And of course, if you're using a Repulsor Brace weapon and you kill the enemy, it will give you an overshield. Now, the final thing here, the final tidbit on top is these 2, Cessation and Starvation. These 2 work they work fantastic together. Cessation, finish your final blows, create a burst of void damage that causes nearby combatants to become volatile. That's not really a major thing because we can use volatility so much, but the big reason we want this is because defeating volatile targets creates a void breach. And if we go over here to Starvation, picking up a void breach or an orb of power grants Devour. Guys, this is exactly how you're going to get your you know, all three of those void buffs applied to your character. Gameplay loop is pretty simple. You go invis, you come out of it, you kill an enemy, you get repulsor brace, aka void overshield, you get invisibility again, and then you can actually run while you're invisible still over to where that enemy died, pick up their void breach, and then you have devour. And then of course, as long as you can chain kills, you're literally just resetting these three buffs over and over and over again. Like, it is absolutely insane how good this build is, and how much it's carried me through in-game content. But yeah, I strongly recommend y'all go try it. I sorry, the background footage isn't really interesting right now. But yeah, this is it, and it is incredibly good. And then of course, Leviathan's Breath here is a very, very strong exotic this season. It is cracked against basically every type of enemy. And worse come to worse, if for some reason, you know, you need to proc Stylish Executioner, or Stylish, yeah, whatever it is, the aspect, you can always just get a kill with Leviathan's Breath. Every kill that you get with Leviathan's Breath, as long as it's a full, you know, a fully drawn charge, or I'm sorry, fully drawn shots, every time that you do that, it will proc Stylish Executioner so that you can become invisible and run to safety, blah blah blah. Of course, I mean, that about does it for this build. Like I said, I haven't seen anybody talking about it really, and I figured I'd share it with y'all so that you could, you know, see, and hopefully start seeing more people use it, because it is absolutely insane. And then of course, you know, with the mods here, you can kind of spam grenades as well. It really doesn't matter. The mods you use don't matter. Like, you could use, you know, grenade kickstart, you use melee kickstart, you can use really whatever you want. I just did this to spam more grenades and to make more orbs of power with grenades, but at the same time, like, with this build, you're gonna be making a ton of orbs of power just with your void weapon of choice alone, because you can get a kill, you get an overshield, you go invis, and you get full health. It's not difficult to chain kills, even in, like I said, even in Grandmaster content where enemies are taking, you know, like 5, 6, 7 hits to kill. You can still do it fast enough, knock them down, wipe them out, and boom, you're good to go. But yeah, that's the build. Like I said, this is the first build video, so be patient with me. We're not aficionados here. But let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you've got a build like this, or if you've been using a build very, very similar to this. Because like I said, I have not seen this anywhere on YouTube. Like, I get a lot of recommended builds and stuff like this, but this particular build has never been recommended. And it works, especially with what is the mod here called? I forget the name of the mod. Oh, I'm sorry. Where is it? Volatile Flow. Especially with Volatile Flow, like, you literally have volatile rounds 24/7. Pair it with Stylish Executioner, you're invincible. And then Void Weapon channeling is just nice because you get a boost to your Void weapons. You know, Leviathan Breath takes massive advantage of this. Your abilities also do more damage, which is fantastic. And of course, Bricks from Beyond. I mean, do we really need an explanation for that? It's a Void build. You're getting Void kills. Might as well use Bricks from Beyond. But yep, that's it for me. That's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Like I said, let me know in the comments what you think about it. If you have tried it, if you want to try it, if you've got another sick build. I do like to try out all different manners of builds. I kind of get bored with playing the same builds over and over, you know, which is Stasis Titan, Strand Titan. I don't, Warlock, give me Warlock builds, I guess. But yeah, if you liked the video, drop a like. It helps the channel out a lot. Of course, subscribe for more daily Destiny content. I guess we do build videos now. But yeah, that's it for me, and I'll catch y'all guys in the next one. Bye.